Yo, what's going on? Once again, it's Corey Austin, aka Defines the Dawn, ImperialHustle.com. Going ahead and running with this Inner Creative Academy for y'all. I really want people to understand that using that inner creativity that you automatically have and understanding what's up here and sharing it with the rest of the world. That's all it's about. So let's get into it. I wanted to cover being able to build your own magazine. What does that mean? Being able to have your own publication. Well, you're offering people a way to get information in a very easy, accessible way. You're giving a lot of content that either is provided by yourself or grouped with many different individuals that have different backgrounds, and they're able to create something that people can take from it and either learn, be educated, they can be entertained, or they can be very engaged. And that's through some type of interactivity that you can provide with that. But either way, having your own online publication is something that creates a following that is really irreplaceable because you're providing so much content that people find it very valuable. There's a value that can't really be explained when it comes to something that's in the category of the magazine. There's really a value that you really can't put on it because information is something that once you learn it, once you gain knowledge, it's something that no one ever can take away. And you have such control over what you want to go ahead and offer to people, and that control that comes with a lot of power. It's powerful to be able to offer people this type of information that you choose, and that's what the important part is. It's like, what do you choose? What are you going to go ahead and put out there? And that's part of developing your concept. But based on what you know, that's what's going to help you be able to produce the information. Um, I want to go over 5 different ways that you can build a magazine audience. And the first one that I want to get into is you want to secure great interviews. Get interviews from people that are experts in their field, that have great track records of their work, and those people can speak on behalf of the industry that your magazine is related to. So once you have something that you find a niche for, you want to reach out to the people that are generally the industry professionals in that field. And that creates a very strong um, gravitational pull to the magazine because now you're getting well known people that actually are experts within the field, and they want to be able to, share, speak, and give advice and guidance. And that's the best way that you want to be able to push the information. And what person doesn't really like speaking about themselves? So when you have a series of questions that someone that's a professional can answer, gives them a prestige feeling, and then they can also, say that they've been a part of a publication. So that's something that you want to have is the first thing. Second, what you want to focus on is being able to solidify great writers. You want to be able to find people that can write good content for your publication. If you're somebody that's comfortable with their writing skill and you do a lot of writing yourself, that's great. That gives you a leg up. But if you're not that comfortable and you know that you don't have the writing necessary to be able to cover content, because covering the entire totality of a publication, that's a lot of work. That can be a lot of written work. So you want to make sure that you solidify people that don't mind writing, have something to offer, and can give you compelling articles and whatnot. So looking for great writers, that's something That is very important because that's what's going to keep your readers coming back and keep them very engaged. Um, the third thing, more for promotional use, and this goes into ways to build a buzz and how to market your publication. And you want to go and probably release what I would call teasers and small snippets of information. You want to leak that out on different platforms of wherever your magazine is going to be located. Letting people being able to just get little snippets and tease them with small amount of information that they're going to be able to look forward to when the publication actually comes out is a huge way of building a buzz and letting people know what kind of magazine that you have and what they have, what they're going to be able to look forward to. So that's great for your existing audience, and that's also going to be very good for building a new audience for cold traffic. So people that haven't seen your magazine before, you're going to definitely want to go ahead and give them something that they can chew on and get a feel for what it is that you're trying to put out. Um, the fourth thing, you want to learn the same people that you may have used for interviews. You want to learn how to leverage your guests, how to leverage your interviews and the people that you're using in your magazine. And I say that by making sure when you get these interviews solidified that there's a common understanding, there's a certain agreement that they know and you know that there needs to be a cross promotion in order for this to work. They have to be willing to promote a little bit of the magazine, promote their interview, and put it out there so that you get access to a lot of their followers. Say if you interview somebody that has, you know, 250,000 people on Twitter alone, and they want to go ahead and promote that they're in your publication. Well, that just gives you an outreach to all those people that may not have been familiar with your publication before. Having someone that's there to go ahead and retweet and put out the information that pertains with your magazine, that's huge. And that's something that you probably want to do with every single person that you want to feature in your publication. It's a great way to being able to grow that audience and grow it very quickly. And the last thing I would say, and this kind of goes with, you know, how to go ahead and secure your great interviews, and then also goes with leaving people teasers and snippets. The last thing is make sure that you display your content on multiple platforms. You want to be able to provide more than one platform for your information. So say if you do an interview and you do an audio interview, somebody that you're doing an interview with and it's over the phone, or someone that you're doing interview with and it's live in the studio, you want to make sure that maybe you also get video coverage of that interview. You want to make sure that you get a transcripted copy of that interview. You want to make sure that you have pictures and images of that interview, and you utilize that on many different platforms because there's so many different people that take in information and learn very differently. So the same people that may be even very staunch users of Instagram may not be the same people that you will find on YouTube all the time. Or some of your YouTube followers aren't going to be the people that use Facebook all the time. And Twitter can be the same thing for LinkedIn. So you want to make sure that you have something that kind of is accessible to the platforms on many different scales. So being able to leverage different ways that you would be able to provide the content for a single interview is very important, and that's what's going to go and build followers to be able to come back to your publication. So those 5 things I would say: securing good interviews, securing great writers, market and promote any type of teasers or snippets of your content, leverage the guests that you interview, and use multiple media platforms for your marketing. And those 5 things right there, five, those 5 things will be able to help to grow your audience very quickly, and not even just having a quick growth. You'll be able to get people that have some substance. That's how you'll be able to connect with more targeted audience and the best people that you need. So those are the 5 things that I think can help to grow any audience for a publication. And if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to leave me comments, shoot me an email. You can reach me at Corey at imperialmediadesign.com. And you can always go to imperialhustle.com, get more information. Hope you like. Talk to you soon. Peace.